Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back with some more Rise of Mordor action for you today, and we have Mordor here dueling with Rohan in a brutal archer combat as some Uruk-throng really run through my lines as I'm just trying to do the intro. But yes, we have a 2v2 for you today on Sigilion Valley. This was actually one of the battles that I did on one of my Rise of Mordor streams, but it is a really close one, so I thought I'd show it off for you guys that may have missed out watching it on the stream. But yeah, we have Mordor here facing down Rohan, and Mordor has its beasts of war, it has its trolls. I'm sure you're aware, if you've read the title, then you probably know that these boys are in it today. We have the Olog-hai here of Mordor, and they're going to do some nasty work. We also have Erebor over here, and they are facing down Isengard at the moment. And they are being actually assisted by my cavalry and some trolls. I decided to send them over. So yeah, these boys are ready to go. The trolls that sound like elephants anyway. And I've got some Servants of the Eye also here, ready to help pin down some cavalry. But yeah, this is a really close battle. I definitely recommend staying around till the end to see who wins this one. And yeah, if you haven't already, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. It really helps out the channel. And if you want to get involved in some of these Rise of Mordor battles and streams, then feel free to join the Discord. The link is down below in the description. And yeah, always great to have new members there. It's a really nice community. But yes, as you can see, we have Sword Thanes here getting ready. We've got some already dead on the ground. Some men that never even saw combat. Rip in peace, that poor guy there. Yeah, these guys are going to be facing Uruk-throng very shortly. And here they come. Yes, the Uruk-throng here should duel out quite nicely with the Sword Thanes. Yes, I also, like, just a little note, I do apologize for, like, the last Rise of Mordor video. For some reason, the sound didn't go in. I don't know why. Maybe it's just something to do with the edit, or whether it was to do with the mods. For some reason, the sound just didn't work. Wasn't aware. It was working for me. I could hear all the units and stuff like that. So I don't know why you guys couldn't. But yeah, I've fiddled around and made sure that this one all works. And yes, you can hear all the beautiful battle sounds again. But yes, Uruk-throng here against Sword Thanes. It seems like a fairly even combat to start with. I mean, over here, these Sword Thanes are getting absolutely destroyed. But I mean, they are also trying to fall back, which doesn't help the scenario. If you try to retreat a unit, you're just going to cause your men to lose momentum. Over on the other side, it seems like Erebor has been doing some cycle charges. It seems like he's been trying to like break through this this front line of like what looks like White Hand Stormers and Uruk-hai infantry. That seems like it's just done more damage to his escort mercenaries than it did to the Uruk-hai infantry here. As you can see, they're ready and shield wall ready to go. I mean, they are like a lot of people are kind of like not a fan of this, like pike stacking. I know like the Erebor player was not a fan of this. Like I personally don't really mind it. In a land battle, it's not the end of the world. Obviously, yes, we're playing on Sigilion Valley, which is like big choke points. But also, Isengard is facing a very cavalry superior faction. What is it supposed to do? As you can see, cavalry just getting speared there. I mean, by I mean cavalry superior, I mean, yes, you may think Erebor's not cavalry superior, but Rohan has so much cavalry ready in so many different spots. Currently, it's just has some pikes over here, but he could just send around some archers. Like, it wasn't like out of the ordinary if they just send some archers on. They could just focus on this pike unit and then they'd be in. Also, if they just like also focus down this cav unit and some others, there are trolls to support, yes. But they could always try and like pin down this cav and then flank around. But yes, so it doesn't really matter because anyway it comes down to a really close battle, so it doesn't really matter what happens there. But back on the other side, as you can see, Rohan's struggling a little bit. He's got his axe stains down here, battling against my Uruk-throng. These guys are also getting focused down by my my Uruk archers. They're actually, to be fair, getting destroyed pretty much themselves. These yeomen of the mark are much superior. Just, yeah, my Uruk archers having a rough time. And I now have like pillagers ready. This is a fatal move by me to just keep them waiting here in the river. They need to keep moving. These pillagers just can get destroyed otherwise by archer fire, and these ones are going to go in. I'm just trying to break through the lines quicker. Just not really getting impatient. Just getting like, just want to see more action, more units get committed. See, we're already now causing this unit to break. Axe stains getting sent in. It's already forcing them to commit more and more troops. And they're already wavering these Uruk archers at 150 men, which is kind of insane. I mean, this one at 92 I can kind of see, but the other one I'm a little bit surprised by. Yes, I now have archers breaking, sadly. The pillagers going in here. They'll do a lot of damage. Yes, I managed to actually take this slope very, very quickly because I had like all the light cavalry of Dunland that was coming up. And then, oh, we have cavalry in. We have a cavalry fight. Forget what I was saying. We have cavalry fighting now. I mean, I don't know how great a charge they got. Actually, not a great one at all. I only killed like 2 guys. So, I mean, my Sons of the Eye may start to turn this one around against Knights of the Mark. These are all Knights of the Mark, I think. And now the Trolls are chasing them down. They're going after the Dunland, like horse raiders here. They are now chasing them. I wonder whether if Dunland just stayed his, like, well, not Dunland, if Isengard had stayed his ground, these Trolls could have maybe have caught them. But yeah, the Trolls arrive and this cavalry all runs for it. The Trolls are just too scary. Too scary. But yeah, over here we have Erebor now engaged. He has his halberdiers in here. And they're losing, which the player was kind of surprised by. Like, halberdiers losing to, like, Uruk-hai infantry and berserkers, which in fairness I agree, kind of a bit of a weird one. I'm only going to say that it must be just because of infantry support. He has no infantry support to spawn the halberds. That's all it must be, because halberds, when they're mixed in with other stuff, do really, really well. As you see with, like, guards of the teeth and other stuff like that. So I'm going to presume it's just infantry support. They don't have any currently. And he's doing the same over here. I mean, these Erebor Axe Warriors, I think, were losing. He hasn't really got his, like, his halberds really aren't quite in there. They need to go forward about another couple of feet and then actually get committed. But yeah, I can see why he doesn't want to attack here. Just pikes galore. But yeah, over here, it's equally a brutal fight. Fighting berserkers. He's got an artillery piece, and he's firing that at... Is he firing that at the general? That's the... General sniping's a little bit cheesy. I mean, Erebor's a strong faction. You don't need to be... don't even want to be doing that. Over here, we're going back over to this side. Rohan is desperately holding on now. And the Trolls have been committed. Oh, boy. The Trolls are in. I actually think quite a lot of these Trolls, this Troll unit, it's looking quite small. A lot of the Trolls are stuck all the way back there on trees. It was so frustrating. But the Trolls are doing their bit. Come on. Go on, swipe someone. Oh, they did there. These boys are in action. Rip in peace that anyone gets on the wrong end of this club. Oh, look at that. They just knock over so many guys. There we go. It's just, oh, they look awesome. Oh, that poor guy there. Rip in peace. Like, the Uruk throng don't have to do anything. The Trolls are just knocking them all down. Knocking them down. These Garrison the Hormone may want to retreat because they are not going to be any. They're not going to be any use here. They may as well try and focus on these. Focus on the Trolls. Focus them down. Rohan is almost been broken through. We've now got guards of the teeth in here. All the elites being sent in. And they're flanking around some decent units here. We've got Garrison the Hornbow flanking around and some Erling men at arms, I believe. A lot of Garrison the Hornbow actually being sent in. And these are just mustard spears. They're not even Garrison the Hornbow, just mustards. Not even Erling men at arms, sorry. The Garrison Hornbow should break through that little flank there, so be careful. Be careful with this flank. I think they're trying to flank my guards of the teeth. But the Trolls are still in here, wrecking lives, taking names. I don't actually know if these Trolls have seen action. They keep running backwards and forwards across the across each side. Oh no, they may have routed that Knights. They routed some Knights of the Mark over there, I think. So we're down to 2 Knights of the Mark. I think the other one. Oh no, one has gone all the way up here. And it's now going to charge my general. It's going to get a decent charge. Yes, it will, actually. It wasn't a bad charge. I don't know how many they kill. It's a very heavy melee cab. Like, to charge this is not... You need to charge this when this is in, like, combat already. Oh, I don't know. It's getting kills now, but now Halberd's coming up. I think I was kind of a fan of this. I was like, yeah, charge me. I've got halberds. And, well, I'm losing now. I need to be careful. I've got another halberd unit going. I brought 3 halberds. I did not even realise. My infantry is pretty much done, though. Like, my Uruks... Like, even though my Uruks are superior to Sword Thanes, I've lost all my infantry killing all of Rohan's army. So, like, Rohan can hold itself against Mordor. I mean, the trolls... But yes, Rohan is now starting to break. There's not much left. They're trying to flank around my my halberds. I don't think I even allowed it. I think I just pushed these guys on, and they just went for... Oh, they're getting rear charged by axe things now, but they should be able to turn pretty quickly. And they've not even lost a single man yet. These axe titans are just so weak. So weak. Weak-minded men. Oh no, they're winning decisively. Lost one guy. Fair enough. I mean, there's a small force over here, Rohan, but that is about it. I've basically defeated them. But it's taken a lot of my men. I am down now. It's really just to polearms and trolls. Polearms and trolls are a great combination. So anyway, we'll go back over to Isengard. See how they're doing. Isengard against Rohan, against Erebor. Erebor is starting to break through. Erebor's got Magic Warriors into the back lines against his Urukai archers, so he's making some headways. Polearms did just about survive, but at quite a cost. Right now he's got Shock Infantry down here, Magic Warriors. They're actually beating Berserkers down here. I think these Berserkers are down to a couple of guys. They do fight to the last man, and they're still cutting down Magic Warriors. Crossbows running over here. I presume they're just trying to get a better angle, maybe try and shoot these escort mercenaries. Got breaking units here. What's up? Magic Warriors and Halberdiers going. It would have been better having their Magic Warriors maybe on the flanks. Like that unit there, I think, sort of engaged with the pikes. Oh no, it's not actually. They're engaged with the pikes here. These Erebor Axe Warriors are not doing awful, as far as I can tell. They bring up the crossbows, they could try and focus these guys down. That's the thing. They should try and focus them down. Even if you're like shooting like a White Hand Stormer like line, you're still going to be able to make headway. And we've got Massive Warriors now going to the back lines against crossbows. So Isengard is starting to get opened up a little bit here. Maybe be aware of that. Whether Rohan's cavalry coming around would actually be huge now, because there's big gaps here for cavalry. They could do with the cavalry there potentially. I mean, obviously it would mean that Isengard can send over his reserves and I can send over my trolls. But yeah, the trolls are still looking at the anti-cav. We've got escort mercenaries. They're into the back lines. They're going after crossbows, but escort mercenaries are not as strong as they used to be. They were really strong in 4.0. This is now 5.0, and they're not as strong. They got a debuff after being so good. But yeah, you can see the Erebor Urukai crossbow, sorry, can hold their own against an escort mercenary, really. Yeah, there's still cavalry over here. There's still like Erebor of the Westfold. We've got King Theoden. More Erebor of the Westfold that just like appeared here. Being pinned down. I actually can't even remember where this came from. I think it was like snuck all the way around. I'm not even sure. It may have come from this flank. I'm not entirely sure. But the trolls are dealing with them. Trolls are a great anti-cav unit. They don't get charged. Like if you charge a troll unit, it doesn't really do any damage to the trolls. And if you like try to fight them in combat with cav, you're going to lose. The trolls just smack them to pieces. You need archers, pikes, spears maybe. Certainly pikes, halberds and archers. And artillery. Artillery will kill them as well. You hit a troll with a catapult, you're doing a lot of damage. Erebor of the Westfold breaking there, and they're running for their lives. Don't know where my general's going. He's going all the way up there. So Theoden and like an Erebor of the Westfold going back to maybe like get involved in some Isengard stuff, but it looks like the polearms here just getting absolutely murdered by cavalry. I was just so annoyed. I was like, leave my goddamn polearms alone. These guys have done work and they're getting murdered now. And the trolls getting involved. Go on, Sonny, whack him down. Apparently not interested. I now have my cavalry over here. I'm now going for crossbows with my Sons of the Eye. A bold play, because obviously crossbows just rip through cavalry now. We're trying to silence these crossbows. I think we're trying to do damage to the pike line set up, because this is a pretty intact front line here for Isengard. They've done a pretty good job. Erebor's had a rough time trying to break through, and they're now we're gonna just try and javvy their way and shoot their way through, which is potentially what they should have done first. I don't know why they thought the decision was just to charge in first. The decision should have been to just weaken Isengard as much as possible, then go in. But yeah, you can see Berserkers over here holding their own. We've got Shocking Cheer, and this is Berserkers winning slightly occasionally. But not often enough. Erebor Axor is pretty nasty as well. They're going to do a lot of work. And Rohan's cavalry is now coming around. And this is what they should have done a long time ago, is they're going to come across this side, and so they can get in behind the pikes. Because they can break through this quite easily. Where are my trolls? I do not know. Where did my other troll unit go? Not a clue. Not sure, but my other troll unit is not here. It's not paying. It must be somewhere else. Yeah, the charge is Dunland cavalry, and it's just going to rip through it. It's very light missile cav. And they're going to just destroy. Or get destroyed, sorry. Yeah, I have no idea where my other troll unit's gone to. Must have just gone AWOL somewhere. I cannot even see it. And there's one over there. But I'm pretty sure that's 8. I'm pretty sure there's another one. Oh, it's right in the front line. It's not AWOL. It's right in there. I have trolls in amongst Erebor. And the Isengard are in here doing their bit. They're literally now Isengard having to fight well, just dregs. They're fighting archers and some berserkers. There's literally no berserkers left. I'm now having to send my trolls over to try and deal with the cavalry that's now causing havoc in the back line. Rear charging pikes, doing a lot of damage. I mean, this is a concern because I mean the pikes in the back. That's not going to be good. I mean, also the cavalry could just go and rear charge all of this Isengard line, and they could do a lot of damage. Again, pikes here getting broken. They haven't really got much infantry left to have the dwarves. They literally have this Isengard left, and that's it. And also the Mansion Reclaimers. And we've got Stormers here that are now losing to crossbows. That's not so good for Isengard, and here come the Mansion Reclaimers. They are probably going to help mop up these Stormers. A fresh Mansion Reclaimer coming in. Got Axtros coming up as well. They could do a lot of damage. I mean, certainly things like Berserkers that have got low armor. That'll be a really good unit to go after. The trolls coming on the way, bellowing their elephant noises, going in after Theoden. Theoden's running for his life. I mean, the pikes here are in real trouble. They're down to 103 men. They're trying to reform. And then Theoden's kind of stuck between a hard spot. A rock and a hard spot here, because he's got pikes to one side, trolls to another. He's got to sneak through a gap. Well, it's not really a gap, it's bigger. It's more than a gap. Theoden's unit is very weak though, 33 men left. Got more cavalry over here being chased by the Sons of the Eye. And I think Theoden's just about got out with his life. Lucky man, there he is. He's a lucky man. But yeah, at this point the battle is starting to turn in our favor, though we're still losing units. Pikes here breaking. All it takes is my general to break, and then everything breaks pretty much on. All it takes is my general to break or die, and Mordor will die. It's kind of the same with Isengard. All they need is a general to be killed, and then Isengard can chain route. But yeah, those Erebor axe throwers, after using all their ammo, are pretty much dead. These crossbows might want to turn and face their new foe, which is the Berserkers here. But as you can see, this Mansion Reclaimer is cleaning up. My trolls and my pikes are desperately coming around to try and save my ally, which, I mean, this could go either way. His forces over here are kind of getting harassed by cavalry. This could also go, all he has to do is just lure me with one cavalry unit, which is this area to the westfold it was, but they're getting focused now by archers. My Olokai, I think, are going to go and support my general. But yeah, that leaves this army here vulnerable to Theoden and the other cavalry unit. So it's very, very close. And we've got Berserkers down here. They're losing to the Isengard. Well, they have been. Where are they? There's a very small fight going on. There's like 2 Berserkers fighting 2 Isengard. Don't know how that's raging on. But we also got Stormers here. But we're getting surrounded. They are winning, actually. Entry Claim is combat even. But can they hold? Can the Isengard troops hold? This is a general versus general. Oh, don't want to pull through. Or like even just reform because you're going to lose a lot of men. Just carry on fighting. Just believe that you're going to win. These crossbows are coming over, I think, to probably try and help support that fight. Theoden here has been broken, as has the rest of Rohan. I think that was just down to like archer volleys and also the trolls getting involved. You see the trolls whacking down these Knights of the Mark as they go by. Knock him down. Rip in peace, that poor Rohirrim. But yes, all of Rohan is now gone. It is now down to the dwarves, and now it's probably curtains for the dwarves. They're doing a good job. They are going to break Isengard's general by the looks of it. And they're desperately trying to, like with this, oh, I thought they were. They might want to start thinking about turning around. The trolls are coming, though. Only 2. Again, the rest keep getting stuck on trees, so they're kind of coming in dribs and drabs. My pole arms are on the way, and these are all elite, though very tired pole arms. And there you go. Isengard's general's gone, and they've kind of defeated Isengard. You can say that the dwarves probably defeated Isengard. They've got a little bit left, but they have basically killed everyone. The Allied general's gone. And here we go. these dwarves are wavering even before the trolls arrive, and there you go. In they go, and they'll probably rip through these crossbows very, very quickly. I mean, trolls is another unit I'd say you could pull through with. I mean, you don't even need like to pull through this unit to pull through with like knocking down the entire unit. They knock down the unit themselves. Cavalry, you kind of have to rely on a unit to get knocked down. Oh, trolls getting focused though. Look at this. Like crossbows rip through trolls, and they killed 2 of these. Oh my gosh, he's spinning. He's spinning and he's disappeared. Oh my gosh. It's Mansion Claimer. It's a silver chevron. I don't know if that's earned it or what. I don't know. There you go. You got the like, axe throws going in against crossbows. The missile versus missile fight. I imagine the crossbows will win. They're so much more armored. Troll's also in here. What is going on with this troll? Is he dead? I think he is. I think he's got shot by friendly fire. Yeah, I think he's getting shot by friendly fire. These archers here. Because the oh, I don't know. These crossbows here have a little bit of ammo left. They may be shooting them. You can see here sneaky Olokai going in. I don't know what they're going after, but they need to go after these Isengard. They just run past. What do they need to go for? Yes, I know, you're trumpeting. You fools. But yeah, this is basically it now. It's been a really good fight, though. I really enjoyed it. It's kind of hard to say what was wrong. Rohan was an interesting choice, but actually kind of nearly worked. I did lose like most of my army. Really just the trolls that made the difference. And that kind of is going to be the case for a little while until people find like ways to take out trolls. Trolls are going to make the difference in battles. And I mean, it nearly worked. I mean, I've beaten trolls with Erebor. Erebor is certainly a good anti-troll faction. They've got good crossbows, they've got good halberds. They actually are losing some here, as you can see. They're firing at them point blank range for these crossbows. They're ripping through these mansion claims. They've knocked so many down. How many are dead? Mansion claims down to 70. Yeah, they're killing a lot very quickly. Yeah, they are cutting down these. Yeah, and there you go. A Pyrrhic victory for Mordor and for Isengard. So we'll end the replay and we'll have a quick look at the end results. It was a really, really fun battle. And like I said, you're going to see, like, I'd say certainly you can see a lot of Erebor when trolls are being used in battle, because Erebor's a really good counter. I'd say Gondor's a good counter as well with its Fountain Guard. And that's it so far. That's who I found that are good counters. Maybe the elves, because they're really good, like firing arrows. You could just fire like 6 or 7 volleys into them before like the trolls hit you potentially. So yeah, they could be a good counter as well. But yeah, so we'll go over like the armies quickly. I was playing as Mordor, and yeah, my general got 116 kills, which is not too bad at all. My Orc Throng getting 220, which is very nice to see. My Orc Pillagers getting 244, 270 of these Guards of the Teeth before they nearly died. My Archers did really nothing, which my Cavalry getting 100 kills, and my Trolls getting 257 did one. The other one not so great, but this one did pretty well. Then we have Goldie, who was playing as Isengard. Did a pretty good job holding his own. I mean, he was facing a lot of cavalry as Isengard. It's a pretty rough job, to be honest. His infantry did okay, to be fair. His general getting 89 kills before he died, which is a bit low for Stormers. His Uruk-hai infantry getting 123, and his like White and Stormers here getting 172. I guess he was facing dwarves, so he's facing smaller units, but like I hope to see like the Stormers there getting a bit higher. And his Berserkers got 216 kills, did really well. All his Berserkers did pretty well, to be fair. His Pikes did okay, getting 82 kills. His Crossbows 103, and his Cavalry getting 72 kills, so not too bad there at all. Then we have Crazy Spartan playing as Rohan. Did a pretty good job actually. Like with Rohan, like he's done one of the better like jobs of Rohan than I've seen like myself. Like he's facing Mordor. And it's a pretty strong faction now, and hard for Rohan to beat, I'd have thought. But Theoden with 195 kills is a very good result for him. The swords, which like often I just say are terrible, like did really well against like even though they were still losing against the Heroic Throng, they held their own and got a lot of kills. 134 kills, 117. Axes did well, 172 kills. Then you got the Yeoman of the Market, 146. Then the Garrison of Hornburg all getting over 200. The best one getting 276. Then you got Ered of the Westfold getting 208. His Knights of the Mark could have done a bit better. These guys are very expensive and did not do that so great. And then you got Mythic here playing as Erebor. 130 kills with his Mansion Reclaimers. Manic Warriors getting 156. And then you've got Erebor Axe Warriors here getting 133. Then you've got the Iron Guards getting 144. Halberds certainly could have done a little bit better, but I think they just weren't well supported. Like he sent them in and they weren't really getting like infantry support like a Axe Warrior with them. That would have maybe saved them a little bit longer, I don't know. Erebor Axe Thrower is getting 124, is pretty good for them though. It's much higher than any of the crossbows here. And his Cav getting 65 kills. But there you go, guys. If you enjoyed, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. If you'd like to see more troll action, let me know as well in the comments. I've got a few more replays with trolls in that I could show off, because they're really, really good. And yeah, until next time, guys, I will see you in the next one.